Apologies for the delay, folks. The medical team were otherwise engaged. We are getting ready to get back to the action. We will have 3 rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Holohan Martial Arts. Please give a warm welcome to Yazan, the Falcon Odeh! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Barbarian and making his mixed martial arts debut, McCracken!
Combatants. Yazan had to wait. He actually came out and was sent back. Will that take a little bit of a toll to his mental preparation?
Yeah, you know what? There's always a long waiting game for these fights, so to have it even more prolonged, it could definitely play a part. Let's see.
Yaz making his debut, but he's had 28 novice bouts in the likes of the MMA leagues and that. Got a lot of experience.
Yeah, he's also medalled extensively in gi grappling and no gi grappling competitions, the likes of Grapple Industries, Gamma.
And the great man in the corner, Paddy Holohan.
Nice work from McCracken though to change the positions.
McCracken looks noticeably bigger. You know, he's got a broader physique and that, and we can see here he's willing to use it, or he's trying to exert his physical dominance.
McCracken, of course, training with the likes of Benny Johnson, who's fighting for the title tonight. The likes of Bradley McComb as well, so good training partners. He actually said he thrives off being the worst guy in the room, feels that really raises his level.
Yeah, there's definitely something to that.
Very grappling heavy fight thus far. Yazan trying to get in on the takedown. Very much 50-50 at the minute. Both men still need to do something emphatic to really stamp authority on the fight.
Yeah, no one's really established full control just yet. Let's see what it's like if it does end up going to the mat. Yazan is he's decent on the mat. You know, he's a blue belt under Paddy, and he's you know, well versed in those sort of regions. But both of them really struggling to get each other to the floor at this stage. And I like what Yaz is doing here. If he can just commit a little more hip to this, he might get Jamie down to the floor.
Would like to see Jamie try and pummel in, get that underhook on the right side. Not just a grappler. Yazan has been competing in kickboxing since the age of 16. Oh, nice shot there. Actually knocked the gum shield out.
Yeah, a little uppercut on the break by Yazan. Nice.
The wrong man nearly got the gum shield. Oh, big head kick from Yazan. I don't think it landed. Yeah, they seem to use this position as a bit of a stalemate, just to kind of almost recover and then go again.
I would have liked to have seen McCracken almost stand off a little bit there and try and keep things in the striking realm for a little bit, because right now when we're involved in this 50-50 position, it is exactly that. It's 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50 in every sense.
Good head positioning from McCracken.
Yeah, rounds like this become very tough to score, don't they?
Yeah, we've seen it at Cage Conflict last week, with or a couple of weeks ago with Peter Happany and Benny Johnson. It can just be the likes of one strike that separates them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at the minutiae of the exchanges here, and you know, a tight one to open up. Maybe they'll open up a little bit more and settle into their flow a little bit in the second round. We shall see. Yeah, after both guys having that prolonged wait, of course, there was always going to be a little bit maybe of a mini adrenaline dump in round one, or just a bit of settling in. But
do you notice how seamlessly we stayed away from scoring that first round, gentlemen?
Yeah. Did anybody notice?
Nice takedown defense from McCracken. Turns the fence into attack.
That was impressive. Just redirected the force of Odeh, didn't he, in that exchange?
Right back into this grapple, heavy exchange. Again, head positioning from McCracken, very smart. Not giving Odeh the space to sneak out the back door, has that hand clasped around the back. And an exchange. You do not want to be a judge in this fight at all, gentlemen.
Yeah, when it's back and forth like this against the fence, it becomes tricky.
Like we might have had a low blow there. He shoots some grimace, but Big Iron says nope.
And we say it all the time, but I do feel it's important just to reinforce, just because it looks like not a lot's happening, but you're essentially looking at what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Two opposing forces trying desperately to exert force upon one another.
Yeah, it can be absolutely draining, particularly on your arms, you know, these positions. You're just pummeling and wrestling, but there we go. McCracken gets the fight to the floor, and you can hear just the level of support he has in this room. He got a nice welcome when he arrived.
That was also throughout the course of the first round and now the second round. That was without shadow of a doubt the most definitive moment.
Yeah.
Foot on the hip from Yazan. Goes back to that body triangle from bottom we were talking about earlier. Corner of McCracken calling for a posture and strike.
We're seeing this body triangle from bottom that you spoke about one of the fights earlier, Phil.
Yep.
You're just anchoring your opponent down, but you're limiting your own attacking options, aren't you?
Yeah, that guard needs to, you know more than anyone, Paul, that guard needs to be open to try and get some submission work or to try and get a sweep going.
Yeah, you got to spend money to make money here, you know what I mean? You can't just sit on your hands and hold on to your opponent. You got to take risks.
And these heel strikes they're more of an irritant than anything else. They're not going
to be judged as impactful strikes. They ain't going to win you a round, you know.
But a shot like that might.
Yeah. I mean, you can take an overhook on an arm and start moving those feet, moving those legs, moving those hips.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody committed to them heel strikes.
Yeah. It's not the most valuable way or profitable way to spend your energy.
The one that you give everything.
Third and final round. Real chess match of an MMA fight. Nice double jab from the Falcon.
And an entry is nice off those shots. It did find himself getting reversed before in this position, and I think it's about to happen again.
You called it, Paul.
You can see just that physical strength advantage of McCracken. He's using it so well.
Doesn't have the hands connected, but is working towards it. Falcon trying to do everything he can to raise that level. May switch to the single here. And regardless of the outcome, both men are going to be completely exhausted after this.
Yeah, it's been physically intense, this one, and we spoke about it all night. This is the portion of the game that's probably the most exhausting, really. When you're on your back or you're the one in guard, there is opportunities and windows there to just give yourself a little breather, but there's none here.
Yeah, you're either holding or being held, so these lads will be feeling it.
Coming up to the midway point of the third and final round.
McCracken might be on the route to just grinding out
edging it, yeah.
A decision victory here.
So you would think the real impetus to be proactive, to make something happen, lies with Yazan right now.
Yeah, and he's finding it hard to get any type of offense going now in this third one.
McCracken trying to do absolutely everything he can.
It's going to be a Hail Mary guillotine attempt here. Yeah,
why
why not?
Our men a little bit more difficult to finish.
Listening intently to Coach Paddy Holohan.
That heel strike may have been right on the spine. Those are legal, but there was one that looked a little bit Aaron right in the middle.
Pretty sure the corner of McCracken were calling for that too. Aaron Wallace basically told them,
no,
leave it out. I'm paraphrasing.
McCracken on top in this position. Bicep control though from Yazan, lets it go, and
if he's going to go for something, he needs to do it now.
20 seconds to work. landing these. He's trying to work a triangle, but is he impeded by the cage?
Yeah,
Get that leg over the shoulder. It's almost there. It is there. He's going to cinch it up. If he can cut an angle, if he can underhook with his left arm, is he going to run out of time? He might switch to the armbar. He's elected for hammer fist. Switching to the armbar might have been a better option. He's cranking on it, and he's going to run out of time.
Oh, just a little.
Valiant effort by Yazan Odeh.
A little too late, and the fight really sparked to life in the closing 30 or so seconds. Yes.
After 3 rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge number 1 scores this out 29-28. Odeh. Judge number 2 scores this out